Hey, what's up my crypto fans? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a new utility token that hits the market in 9 days time called BURNSWAP. Now this is different from a lot of the utilities or a lot of the other platforms that have been coming out in DeFi of late and claims to be the Swiss Army knife of DeFi. Now we've seen the likes of the miners, the stable funds, the bots and the yields and all that kind of waz and jazz, etc. This aims to be a bit different from that by offering a swap, a burn and earn, a bridge between different kind of platforms and a bridge between different currencies like Ethereum, BSC, its native token, etc. And also a cool thing that it wants to bring a lot of the new crypto projects on board and put it on its dashboard. Now this is really cool and this is a good concept if it takes off, but I'm not here to read the website or the white paper. There's a lot of up and coming YouTube videos out there that are starting to promote this now, which brings me on to the fact that I'm not affiliated with this project. I'm not being paid to do this video. This is me giving you the raw kind of overview with a DeFi project that's coming out in 9 days, whether you should look to research and maybe get into this project or run for the hills and give it a wide berth. So if you want to know all that cool stuff and more, stay tuned and let's go crypto. What up? So for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I'll give you the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi, yes, and sometimes NFT space. And for those of you that are not aware, anything you see, hear or choose to ignore is not financial advice. No, it's just me being nice. So with all of that kind of mandatory waffle out the way, without further ado, let's jump into what you came here for, and that's BURNSWAP. What up? So as you can see here, the NFT launch countdown is in 9 days, and this is about the NFTs that give you a bit more access to kind of better rewards, yields and a little bit of merchandise, which I won't go through, but you can go over here, click this information and it'll tell you all about it. What I'm here to do is tell you about the high level stuff. Now here you can see what is BURNSWAP. Now BURNSWAP is a stake and reward, token burn, token swap and token bridge. And here it says it's built on top of a popular exchange. BURNSWAP offers access to liquidity pools, premium tools and more through layer 2 solution. Discover how it can help you. Now a bridge is something a lot of people look into. They like to be able to swap their cryptocurrency pretty seamlessly, effortlessly, and more importantly at a low cost. Staking, obviously everyone loves to stake a token and get high reward, so it's got all the key fundamental factors. What will really make and break this token is if it gets momentum. Now it's trying to do that by scooping up all the kind of younger projects. It wants a lot of the new projects, crypto projects that really don't want to be rug pulls and want to be kind of sustainable, to join forces with it and get on its dashboard. So not only will it offer you all of these cool features of its own token and the 2 supporting tokens, it's looking to do this with a lot of the crypto projects that you like and love or come to know to date, which to me is very appealing. Now also it tells you here about the burn token, the token that keeps on burning. You've got the swap bridge again, the burn, the 0.25 token tax, which is very minimal. Now half of that's going to go to kind of burning its own token, but it's also going to burn the tokens that you kind of have on your dashboard. And again, it's got the staking. This bit is pretty explanatory as well. The 40 to 50 10% token splits for the exchanges, the staking pool rewards, and 10% for marketing and development. Now I won't chat a lot of crap to you. 10% for a token is relatively unheard of at the moment and still up and coming by a few YouTubers. It's probably going to need a bit more than that. They'll probably aim to look at that in the future. Now it's got a massive whopping 1000.96 fixed APR, but if we have a look at this table quickly, you'll know that that is if you're in the early days. If the circulating supply is 0 to 1%, you get that. But if this token does get off, we're expecting this to get up to the 14% and up. So 18.25% to me, it doesn't sound as appealing as that, but let me tell you what that does sound appealing on. It does make it a bit more believable and a bit more sustainable. Now you've got this on here as well, the BURNSWAP staking explained. Now let me just tell you about this quickly. Now this guy here, the Hustling Crypto, is part of the project. Now I tell you the reason why it's part of the project is that he's the kind of face of it on YouTube and also is part of the members in the Discord channel. So this is not a faceless project. Now I don't know what extent it is. I'm not gone an ANA with him. I've not actually chatted to him, but I have done a bit of research and I do know he's the kind of admin in the Telegram group and I know he promotes it rigorously through his channel here. So this is Hustling Crypto that is part of this. So it's not a kind of in the shadows project. Now also you've got some other YouTubers that I actually like. You've got the DeFi guys promoting this as well, and to me they don't really promote that many bad projects. We all have one that comes out of left field and we don't know. And we've got Crypto Andy. Now, for those of you that don't know Crypto Andy, I've pretty much been following him since day one. He's kind of a funny character. He's an old sausage from Canada, and he normally does a lot of the early days mining, a lot of the high reward yield bases, and how to do a passive income. So he doesn't really, in my opinion, from the videos I've seen of him, talk a lot of crap about projects. He normally just talks about projects he wants to get into himself, and he likes to put his money where his mouth is. And if he does get paid to promote him, he normally says. So I don't know what his deal is with this. Obviously, I've not really seen this video actually. I just know he's been promoting it. So that's the sort of big dive-ins at the moment, what I know about this BURNSWAP. I do know, obviously, like I say, Hustle and Crypto's behind it. With to what extent, I don't know. May come out a later date in the kind of Telegram. Now, in the white paper, again, it does say what problems does it solve. Now, here it says the new tokens and their communities are always seeking ways to increase utility through a deflationary exchange. And that's where BURNSWAP comes in. As a deflationary exchange platform, BURNSWAP allows a seamless swapping between different cryptocurrencies while offering high yield staking opportunities, giving these tokens and their communities more scarcity to increase value overall. So this is a pretty cool concept. Now, you know, if these work, this is good. The only other thing that's alarming me a little bit, the tokenomics seem pretty standard and pretty cool. Obviously, we're looking at these I kind of values, but you need that to get people into the project. As long as you pivot and change that at a later date to make it more sustainable, that's not a problem at all. Here, I told you about the Swiss Army knife with a burns token. It does aim to burn a lot of it to make the value go up. Where is a little bit concerning for me, but I don't think it's going to be like this, is where we see the kind of buy a limited edition NFT and get either a burn it for a 1.825% APR stake booster or hold it for receive revenue. Now, we did see something pretty similar to this called Avion Finance that offered all this through their airline tickets, where you got the NFT, you got the high reward, and them little clowns just scammed and rugged. So again, you do have to err a side of caution on this. Now, if they do pull this off, it's going to be pretty good. I'm not saying that they're like this, because I'm going to find out more about this project, so this won't be the first video I do on this, and I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can because I don't want to bore you with just waffle about reading the white paper and stuff like that. I just want to give you the key facts and stats. Now, I will leave the link to the white paper and the website so you can go over there and have a look at all of this at your own leisure. I'm just bringing out the key highlight factors. On this side of the fence, you've got some really cool stuff. If it pulls off this kind of, you know, bridging and the burning and all this cool utility, then it's going to be an absolute banger of a project. What it hasn't got going for it is it's still up and coming. It's very unknown. It still needs quite a lot of backing to get the promotion in. And also, we've seen the kind of stuff with the NFTs and the big promises and under delivering in the DeFi space time after time again. So we have to weigh up the pros and cons and the risk to reward. Now, you can see here its Twitter following is growing. Now, I personally like to see this. I like to see a lower genuine number than an overinflated brought big number. You might like to see big numbers there and think the project's doing well, but its engagement is absolutely shite. For me, I like things to be organically grown. So that's pretty much the be all and end all of this. I'm just going to leave you with my final thoughts. So we know we've got some of the frequently asked questions and a website that's going to tell you everything you need to know about this project. We've got the white paper here that tells you a lot about the roadmap, the frequently asked questions. It's got all the features of the referral, staking, bridge, charting tools and swap. So that's all there. We know from the kind of Telegram and obviously from these promotional videos here that Hustle and Crypto's in some way affiliated with the project. And again, here it's on the kind of Telegram group. We know the Twitter's up and coming. We know we've got YouTubers like the DeFi guys. We've got the old Andy, the Crypto Andy promoting this. Now, I don't know if they're getting paid to promote this. I'm not too sure, but they're two YouTubers that I like, and I do. They've never given me any reason not to back them. So far so good with this project. So on a risk factor, I think it's still high risk, high reward. Super risky as any one of these are that offer these big APRs, but at the moment it's pretty much, and this is the guy obviously from Hustle and Crypto, so take of it, if you've been following him, take of it what you will, but for me it's still worth looking into. And we know when we get into these projects pretty early, that's when you get your big rewards. Now, lastly, just before we go, if we hit the mint NFT button, you will see that it's partnered up with Sidekick to offer a bit more kind of clarity. They are kind of a platform that helps new projects sort of get into the community and stuff. Here you can see it's 100 BUSD for a limited edition NFT ticket, and a ticket here you get a bit of merchandise if you get one of them limited edition NFTs. Now lastly, before I leave you, they have got a competition running. They've already got 1,672 entries. They've got 30 hours left, so you still got time to do it. Now they're giving away 500 BUSD. Now that's 100 BUSD to 5 people that do the following tasks. You join the Telegram, you've got the Twitter tasks, you've got the follow BURNSWAP Medium page, check out the BURNSWAP website, refer a friend for extra entries, submit your BEP20 address, and this gives you all these chances to win, and you could be in for $100. Now if you think how long it takes you to earn $100, just doing these few tasks is absolutely minimal. So yes, that's my absolute smash of a rundown through BURNSWAP. Now again, like I say, it's high risk, high reward. I'm not for the project, I'm not against the project, I'm just giving you high level facts and stats. There's elements of this I think are not that great and need improving, but I think they can be improved, and there's elements of it I think if come off can be an absolute banger of a project. But as always on Crypto OG, trade safe, trade smart, and don't get wrecked.